Hey, welcome back to Metropole Grid. My name is Andre. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Metropole Grid. I messed that up, huh? We are playing in the casual lobby and taking on net. This hand's okay. Uh, we have an ice. I guess we can do better. I like opening with hostile. But if we don't get two ice, yeah, if we don't get two ice, that'll probably be an issue. Let's mulligan this. Much better. Yeah, this is the 7th of May, and we're in the casual lobby of Jinteki.net, seeking out for some trashing. Best of luck, have fun. And Criminal is actually a pretty good target to send the drones after. We got ice for 2 servers. This one's probably better on HQ. I imagine they're going to pressure HQ more in Ken. We can put this on R&D. Let's put this in a new remote. There's a chance they'll Temujin it, but this card gets so much value against Criminal. By the way, we're playing Skorpios, so if we trash a card or one turn card a game, we can remove from the game. So we're not going to remove the Sure Gamble, but if they play like a run event, there's a big chance we can remove it from the game. Oh, and they have a Mongoose on table. So this is kind of awkward. Hey, so for Skorpios, between events, I need some time to think about whether or not to remove. Because in theory, they have to play the Sure Gamble and be like, do you want to remove it? Play the next Sure Gamble, do you want to remove it? Because now they played their Daily Cast and their Mongoose, and so we didn't have time to go back to the Sure Gamble, so we'll just remove the Sure Gamble, I guess. That's in theory not good, like you should do one at a time. This is a Caligota. We get a look at the top card of the runner stack. It's a Caddy Jones. Do we want to remove Caddy Jones from the game? Yeah, I think we do. Let's remove Caddy. And we got a mandatory draw up. So this card's also really good. They do have their Mongoose down, so it's going to be kind of, they can deal with the Rototurrets we're running. Ideally, I think we want to draw into money. That's perfect. And then some ice. But let's get this down on the table. Hopefully they try and bank job this, or hopefully they try and Temujin this, and we can remove another card from the game. I think we're also going to get value because Ken's likely to be running same old thing. Very likely to be running same old thing because it is it lets them can recur run events, and run events is how he makes his economy. So it's very likely that they'll be coming back. We're also pretty weak right here, the Sneak Door Beta, and just Temujin Archives is a problem. So hopefully we get another piece of ice. Actually, these ice are going to keep him out for now. We're flooding up here a bit too, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, that's fine. Maybe that's okay. So Desperado on the table, that's good. I think they want to draw and find their breakers before we hit them with Caligota, and they're just running this. They could trash this for 3 credits with Temujin, but we're just going to trash the top card of the runner stack. And it's an Aaron Moran. Let's remove that from the game. Not that important, but we did a substantial amount of damage without much interaction, so that's pretty good. Hostile Takeover, I think we want to score right here. Giving bad pub to a runner that loves running is not fantastic. But we don't have much else to do, and our HQ is going to kind of flood up, and I would like to be able to res the Changeling and still be comfortable on credit, so bad pub it is, I guess. Best thing we can do right now is, admittedly, Ken is probably running inside job, maybe even spearfishing. So maybe we want 2 pieces of ice on a server, and then we just want to crank this out. We could also, if we have like a snatch and grab in hand, or not snatch and grab, if we draw into one of our 3 Hunter Seekers, I'll just install Advance the Underway naked. Totally don't mind. Because if they steal it, we remove their Mongoose from the game, and that might be one of their only 2 Sentry Breakers. So that's really good. Even if we draw into a Consulting Visit, I think we'll just install Advance the Underway. Power Shutdown is okay. We can either trash the Desperado or the Mongoose, so hopefully we find some ice. Jackson Howard makes the Power Shutdown pretty easy. If we draw again, I don't know what we're going to do. So I think we're just going to... Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do if we draw again. So I think we just click for credits. Next turn, hopefully we get an ice. Otherwise, if we draw into... again, we have a 1 in 11 chance of drawing our... what's called Hunter Seeker, and then we just install Advance this bad boy, and hopefully we mill something meaningful, and if they steal it, we'll remove their Mongoose from the game, and then it's very hard for them to do anything. Ken also has 17 influence. Oh, Sneak Door Beta. Ah, shit. So, it's not like we didn't call that. Yeah, that's an issue. We could lose a bunch of points here. Global Food out of the top. Okay, so we're really hoping we top deck our, we really hope we top deck our Hunter Seeker, just because we can trash any of these. Underway. Ah, dang it. Shit. Okay, well, we just need more ice. Sneaker Beta. This one's not going to get anything. If they get the Jackson, they just ruined us. Best defense. Okay, that's good. Let's draw into... If we draw heavily, we might flood ourselves more, but we just generally want to draw into our Hunter Seeker. Preemptive action. That doesn't matter. So let's put this on the table, draw up. Hopefully we're getting ice and not more agendas. Oh, well, shit. Okay, well, we have to keep going. There's no way around it. Okay, we got a Hunter Seeker. That's pretty sweet. We can keep one agenda in hand. I think we'd rather keep our this one pointer on the table. That's pretty good. Because either way, we can give this to them. And if they're on 4 points, they still need 2 more agendas generally, so it doesn't really matter if they steal another 1 pointer. We can remove a daily cast from the game, but I'd rather remove an event that they play. If they try and account siphon us, we can remove that from the game. That seems much more impactful than removing a card that's almost never recurred. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's good that they're playing that, because that means they're not playing Rumor Mill. And they're sneak dooring in. Oh, man. This actually can make it a 5. They can put them on 5 if they get this 1 and 5. That's really good. Also, if we kept the hostile, we could have scored it out from hand. And also, this card makes it the play of us putting the underway renovation naked down and makes it a bunch worse. Same preemptive action. That's good. I think we might actually just want power shutdown for 3 here. Because getting rid of their Desperado really slows down their tempo because they're actually making credits when they're clicking for the sneak door beta, which makes it super good. And then they're open for the second emergency shutdown if we draw it. Oh, fuck. No, that's a sneak door. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I thought that was sneak door. Because I think we lose the game. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we lose the game. Oops, well, we misclicked that. Yeah, oops, oops. I hope they'll let us fix that. Because that's really bad. That's game losing. Do you want to fire Jackson? Yeah. I thought you were sneaking. Mind if I fix that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Well, oops. Oops. Can we take this back? Nice, we can. So let's shuffle with Jackson. So 1, 2, and we'll take the gamble just because we do have friends in high places. So you still have that current up. Let's remember that. Thanks, by the way. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Was not paying attention. Too much on the commentary. The axis from period. Interesting. Let's hope that doesn't break the game. So in theory, I think even without Jackson Howard, we can just still like pretty bravely power shut down. Oh my god, I beat Hunter. I lose more often than it looks. A lot of the games that I lose terribly don't make it on the channel because they're not that exciting. So it's a bit more weighted than it might look if you watch the channel. I make mistakes regularly. Okay, so let's do it. Another agenda isn't great. So I think we will probably want to draw once for an ice. MCA Informant doesn't do anything. So let's power shut down for 3. Yeah, we just haven't drawn enough ice. And we got in here, what? Oh, Jackson, another power shutdown, and a Friends in High Places. So those actually don't matter that much. And the thing with preemptive, it's a terminal, right? So you can't actually you can't like throw agendas into it and then play it, which makes it a lot worse. But it's pretty good with power shutdown, right? So let's see what they trash. They have to trash their Desperado. There's no question about it. Yeah, exactly. And we'll remove that from the game, I guess, just so we get a fire on our turn. Here we have not much to do. They're probably not running Sacrificial Construct. They might be running same old thing, but I don't think we're gonna get a lot of value out of it. They're definitely running Connections. We've seen Aaron, Moran, and Caddy, so we want to keep this. So I think we probably throw out... They're technically on 3 points. I think we actually throw out an underway. Yeah, because we can preemptive it out. We can also go high risk and throw out the Oaktown, but no, this is fine. Oh, actually, they might run Archives now because oops, I think they might actually run Archives now because we power shut down. So that's might be actually just a proper mistake. Wasn't thinking about what they were gonna do. I was thinking about our board state in perfect knowledge. Yeah, it's kind of a mistake. Actually, no, maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe we want to feed them that. Just so that we can remove either Sneak Door or the Mongoose. If we draw an ice, I think we'll remove the Mongoose. Otherwise, we'll remove the Sneak Door from the game. Yeah, that was totally a misplay. So they should be on 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they should be on 5. Yeah, no, 5. Yeah, they got it. So again, they Sneak Door, they win. That's it. That's it. We just need to draw more ice. Like, I think, yeah, this could easily be it. I think we're running 13 ice, which isn't terrible for a 44 card deck. It's not awful. I think if they saw the preemptive action, maybe they wouldn't have ran Archives because we knew they had it. They knew we had it. So I was hoping they wouldn't run Archives entirely because of that, but Okay, 20%. Okay, fuck. Good game. Good game. Ugh. Needed more ice. Just needed ice. Let's see what we got. So coming up, it wouldn't have came up from a while. Like the rotor turret wouldn't be good. If we held off that turn, I think we'd turn off the sneak door and we'd actually be okay for a bit. But yeah, that wasn't fantastic. So that happens on the other side of the coin. Like sometimes it just doesn't come together. I think we were pretty unlucky with how much ice that we didn't draw. I hate Skorpios. The power's OP. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Admittedly, program trashing is still really good against criminal. Like our ability for what it's worth did nothing this game. Like we removed these cards from the game, but it doesn't matter. It's not like these are cards that you can actually recur. So the fact that we're playing Skorpios instead of any ID that could give us money or yeah, mostly money. Presumably you remove a card on my turn and your turn totally. But like if criminals are not playing to recur, like Skorpios doesn't actually do anything, and its ability didn't do anything in this game. Like just Hunter Seekering a Mongoose, if they're not running Deja Vu, which they're unlikely to do, it's trashed anyways. So we might actually be doubling down too much into this. There's also a chance if we played another ID that we would they wouldn't suspect our game plan so much and play poorly around it. And that's a huge advantage for us. Like that really is. We can play Blue Sun, have some money, see you around, and that maybe is really good. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna try one more with the Skorpios. Hey, welcome back to the Metropole Grid. My name's Andre. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is the 7th of May. Are you streaming or something? Recording. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm always hunting. Hunting for that sweet internet content. Yeah, May 7th, casual lobby in Jintegi.net, playing against Ken. Good hand. We are Skorpios, which has like a mixed power level against Ken. Generally, Ken doesn't recur programs. This is silly Ken deck anyways. Well, at least we'll see maybe what Skorpios does. This hand's really good. We don't want to lose to account siphon. We don't want to lose to indexing. So we're going to fix that up. Next turn, I think we'll just hostile takeover out. Actually, putting this on the table is pretty good. Because there's a chance they might Temujin it. Or try and bank job up. Please Temujin this. No, they're Temujin the archives. That's fine. They'll get some money. That's okay. Sneak door beta kind of was an issue last time we played against Ken. So hopefully we find a third piece of ice. We've already got pretty lucky so far. But this card's going to get full value. This is a Caligota Real TV. So we get to see the top card of their deck. That's a sure gamble. We don't care to remove that from the game. We really don't care to trash that. They have enough money. Oh, it's this deck, huh? So if we score this, it really doesn't do much for us. We're probably better off trying to find ice for archives. That's technically not ice for archives. Let's draw once more. That's technically also not what ice from archives looks like. So best defense is good for same old thing and sacrificial construct, which both might be like smart meta choices. Same old thing is generally in every Ken deck, and this card's actually good too. So I think if we throw out anything here, we probably throw out the preemptive action. Probably. So let's see, I think they should definitely trash this. Yeah, they definitely should trash this before they draw because we know what the top card of their deck is. So we're going to trash the top one. I'm not that worried about a runner recurring sure gamble, so I'm not going to actually like remove that from the game. They're going to see that we threw out a preemptive. I think preemptive means either things like snare or probably means power shutdown. All right, so our hand's kind of getting choked up a bit. Maybe we need a bit more ice in this deck, but we're going to give them bad pub, which is actually a pretty bad thing to do against a runner that enjoys running as much as possible, because it really gives them a lot of value if they're running 2-3 times a turn. So we're going to run into wraparound. I'm not sure actually if we want to res this. We'd get real no value for it. We want to res this once they play like a good event, like Maker's Eye or Indexing. Fuck. So let's see. Let's see. Dang, was expecting Wayland jank. I don't know how I'm upsetting someone with that. This doesn't look... Does this not... okay, it's not obvious what jank is. I think also now, unfortunately, we have to run Hortum when they run HQ. Just because they have a chance of getting an agenda here. So this one isn't implemented, so... this one isn't implemented. Okay, perfect. Oh, they just checked out. But now they know what they need to account siphon us, which is not that hard. It's just one breaker. I think it probably actually the preemptive was better. Security testing, oh fantastic, so we can best defense that. Not that money matters that much. We could also push one of these out, but Ken's probably running inside job and same old thing, so I don't think we need to do that. Let's put this in front of HQ, click for a credit, and then best defense this bad boy, and we'll remove it from the game. Doesn't really matter. I have Wayland jank, I'm just not using Wayland. We'll see how this goes. Again, recursion's not amazing against Ken, because Ken doesn't plan to recur. Oh, we have an MCA informant for that. Again, not rezzing. Let's wait for them to play like a big event. Also, we want to keep 5 credits on us at all times, just so that we can res the firewall when they try and siphon in. If we get siphon locked, it's going to suck. Another one on archives. Okay, money doesn't matter if we can remove these things from the game. Or if we remove their breakers more accurately. Another best defense. Alright. So we could pay 4 putting an MCA informant on Aaron Moran. It's not fantastic. We kind of need this for Film Critic if they do have it. Draw once. Okay, cool. We're flooding up. Flooding up. Just not enough ice, not enough economy. This will happen when you draw things in a poor order. Cool thing about this is that like next turn in theory we can install advance it. I guess I'll just put MCA informant. Yeah, whatever. We don't want to throw it out. Oh, they actually implemented it properly. Fantastic. Oh, it's a terminal. Oops. Sorry. Forgot that was terminal. I totally forgot about that. So they're just going to get some money off of this. They still have to spend 2 clicks on trashing Aaron Moran. In theory, I think they should run R&D first, just to see like if they can get Aaron value, so they can draw 2 before trashing Aaron. Do you want to do something about it then? No, it's all good. I just took an extra cred. Yeah, we just click for credit, it's fine. But if we don't draw into ice, we're in a really bad spot. Yeah, it's not going to be great. There's a chance if you want to do this deck that you actually want to run like, oh, they're doing it right. There's a chance that you want to run like a big agenda, but also the more little agendas have, the more likely Hunter Seeker is to fire. So I'm not actually sure what you do. Are they gonna forget that they're tagged? No. Okay, that's good. Cool. All right, we'll take that, Aaron. All right, that's kind of what we need. We're a bit short on money, but we'll put that in a new remote. Again, inside job's an issue, but if we draw, like they still haven't played a program yet, and actually maybe we want to try and res everything eventually, just so that we can't. I think we can still bleed single accesses here. We have 6 points in hand, or 5 points in hand already. Yeah, that's fine. They trash Caligoda, so now best defense is actually really good. Or sorry, friends in high places is good because we can pull back 2 of them. I think we'll probably do that. Very confident about these single axes. This will be fine. Because once they Maker's Eye with this prepaid voice pad, we'll get them. Hopefully we'll get them. Just going for 4 more credits. I don't know if they need the money. Seems like overkill at this point. Alright, we have 2 of these, so we can, in theory, double ice this server. But I think we just want to credit for credit and then pull these 2 things out just to be as annoying as we can. Server 3, put this in new remote. They know what these are, so we're going to pre-res them so they can't stop this with interdiction or councilman. And these are 2 cards off the top of their deck. And there's a prepaid voice pad, so they're going to be pull out their paperclip. Let's see if they install it. They need to install it. And actually their prepaid voice pad protects them from power shutdown. So we're going to definitely trash the top card of the runner stack. It is a daily cast. Don't care to remove that from the game. Not gonna res this, we're just gonna remove another card from the game. So we paid 2 to remove 2 cards from the game and wasted 2 of their clicks. We're not gonna remove that one from the game either. Oh, we could remove the, what's it called? We probably should have removed the special order from the game, but I guess we're gonna try and get value out of these. We can res the wraparound to keep them out now. It makes them install their breaker, which is good, because once it's on the table, we can feed them an agenda. Oh, another best defense. This is so degenerate, isn't it? We could also advance this once and make it a sentry, which is pretty good. So we could advance this once, putting us on tuning 3-4. We just don't have enough money to do that. I'd rather hit their breakers. I think we'd... Oh, wait, that's terminal too. Fucking idiot. Terminal's hard. Terminal is difficult. So I'll pre-res these 2. That's super obnoxious. And luckily when we have 2 of these in bin, we can get full value out of... Jackson and or the other one, preemptive action. So let's trash the top card. Earthrise, no need to recur. Stop that from being recurred. Like we hit a breaker, that's so good. I think we'll definitely remove the count siphon from the game. So that's the first value we got off of our ability. So not good. Like we could have played an economy. I want to try actually playing Skorpios in just an economic ability because it only matters if decks are trying to recur. And so far, most of these criminal decks, when it comes to trashing their breakers, you generally win. They can't recur their breakers. The only difference is things like paperclip. Inside job in on the top. So they're using one of their inside jobs. We can't remove this from the game anymore. So they can always same old thing inside job, which is something we have to respect. But it's less likely that they can get into the Changeling server now. Ooh, Hortum they know we have, and that's pretty good. Let's put this on server 3. Credit, credit. They could think, like, they could in theory, oh, they can't really siphon us without this. And if we want to block inside job, we need 9 credits, which is going to take us for so long, let alone the money to advance this thing, which is just like, we have 3 hedge funds. This deck is so low in econ. I don't think it's really good right now. So that's 4 more credits for them. Again, their money doesn't seem to matter. Like, just clicking for 4 credits, I think there's better things they should be doing, like drawing into the breakers so they don't lose them. I guess we'll remove the sure gamble from the game, whatever. Get some value, because I don't think they're going to play anything bigger for the last click. They might actually be more likely to recur sure gamble because they have prepaid voice pad, so even if you same old thing as sure gamble, you can get like, 7 credits for it, in theory, and that's worth same old thinging. So we know they have a paperclip in hand, I think that's all we know. We know they have a paperclip on the table. Oh, hey, perfect draw. So ideally, we want to give them agenda. We want to hit find our Hunter Seeker, which we have 3 in 24, so a 1 in 8 chance. Let alone if we hit a consulting visit, that's a bit higher. Because if they get an agenda and get this thing, we're good. Like if this is their only fractor, which it likely is, I don't know if they can break any more barriers this game. So I think we'll just money up. They could siphon through this, but they also need a way to get through Hortum, and Hortum's actually pretty good on HQ because if they start running Mammon or something like that, we can remove that from the game. Dirty Laundry. It's going to basically gain him 3 credits. I think we'll actually remove Dirty Laundry from the game. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Dirty Laundry. Like, in theory, they have to, like, wait for us to do something before they draw. It's actually really clumsy on Jinteki on that, playing this ability. So, again, if we install Advance, this will put us down to 8, and we need 9 for this, and they threw out a special order, so they probably have more breakers in hand or more special orders. And we got our consulting visit, so I actually don't feel bad about giving them an agenda here. So let's put this in server 3, advance. So a legwork's out of the game. I think we want to remove that, because that's devastating. We'll advance one more time. We got Desperado. It doesn't matter. It's good that we trashed it, but it doesn't really matter. If they get into the server, we'll consulting visit for Hunter Seeker, hopefully remove the paperclip from the game. Hopefully they're not running another fractor. So again, we haven't seen like any other good R&D pressure. Like imagine they're running Maker's Eye or indexing or something like that. Like they're only getting singles. Why are they running again? Oh, because they trusted Jackson. Makes sense. Nice. Holding on. There's a chance that they know like there's a roto turret here, or a fear roto turret, so we might actually get more from this. They trashed another Jackson. Oh shit. Still holding on. Like if this is a roto turret, it's equally devastating. So they can't really run without their mongoose. Oh, we just drew a roto. Fantastic. So let's put that on R&D. Oh, we should have advanced this first to figure out what we have. That's a Temujin. We don't need to remove that from the game. We have enough credits to protect both servers in theory, so let's advance one more time. That's a medium and a passport. So that's the thing about this game is like, that's a really good mill. Is that I don't think they can recur a passport, let alone recur a medium, so I don't know what we should remove from the game. I think we'll probably remove the breakers. It's easier to capitalize off of that. But like this sort of recursion, anti-recursion is okay against Ken because I imagine they want to recur their events, but they got their mongoose down. Fantastic for them. That's really good. So we're not going to res this because they break it for free with bad pub. It's just not worth it. But again, if they hit an agenda here, they lose the game if we can remove the mongoose from the game. Let alone if we remove the paperclip, it's probably pretty good. They're actually more likely to run a fem and a mongoose, so I think we'd rather remove the paperclip. So I actually hope they steal this underway in some weird way. So we could give them the underway, like we could just not res and then remove this thing from the game, which seems good. Or we could res the Hortum for 3. We'll just let them have it. Maybe I'll live to regret this, I don't know. And even if they play Sacrificial Construct, oh, I guess we're short 1 click, right? Because it'll take all of our turn. I don't think they would have done that. Also, we have a Hunter Seeker on top of our deck, because that would be a huge misplay. Draw on a card. Okay, it's fantastic. Well, the problem is if we play Consulting Visit for Hunter Seeker. Yeah, exactly, they know it. We have no more money, so we're going to Hunter Seeker definitely for this. Remove it from the game. Just maybe. And now let's see if they can actually get into any of the servers. They can get through Hortum eventually, but they probably won't be able to get in through Firewall. Can't get in through R&D. This server's technically safe. Like, now we just click for credits, really. And we just have to respect the inside job and make sure our barriers are on the inside. If they are playing Mammon, which is pretty good, I think they should. Oh, Fem actually can get them some value. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good for them. Hopefully we draw another Hunter Seeker soon. Or, yeah. Hopefully we draw another Hunter Seeker. But that's the issue. Like, I'm glad that we didn't trash the Mongies. Even if... Oh, okay. That's fine. Employee Strike. Doesn't really matter. So we could power shutdown for 2. Really is not that great. I think we actually just want to trash the Rototurret and put an ice wall in front of this server. Yeah, we just need to stop bleeding accesses. So we'll put this on R&D, click for credit. Huh? Oh, yeah, wait, one more. Okay. We might be good. Might be good. They could run a Gordian and go HQ, which I think they need to, but they knew we drew an ice wall. So there's a chance that the server is now no longer possible to get through. And we just have to kind of like hold up and get money. Sneak door beta is also a problem, so we want a barrier on archives as soon as we can. Like, these games are close. Like, admittedly, if we get 2 more agendas, they win. Hopefully we draw a hostile. Bailiff's actually really good. We want to put that on archives. Next turn, we'll be able to hedge fund, and from there, we'll probably be able to score Project Atlas as long as we have 9 credits. I think Oaktown would be the best draw. Oh, we can't remove anything from the game, but again, it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, Gordian, fantastic. So another Hunter Seeker would be fantastic. So this is going to be good for them. We can't res that. Eventually we'll be able to res this and we can't get it. So this is the last turn of accessing this thing. It's actually pretty expensive. Like, they pay 4 for it. They might give us a credit. No, I don't think. We have too little money to do that. Let's see if they get this. Project Atlas, fuck. Okay, one more run can do it. Like, it's going to be a close game. On the brink of keeping them out. Okay, it's a 24% or 25% chance. Yeesh. And they understand they have to go hard here. They really do. 1 and 4. Nice. Oh, that's really good. We can super protect this. So, oh, wait. No, we can't afford that this turn. So we're just going to credit, play this. And I think we're safe now. Like, we have a barrier on the inside of every server. Like, once we get our Marimati in front of the firewall, we have a... As long as we just click for credits and don't flood, I don't know how they can interact with us. Account Siphon, fantastic. And stay out. If we put a Marimati on there, they can no longer inside job the server. Again, spearfishing does get them through the remote server. That's basically it. We just don't have enough money. I think we have to click for credits. In theory, we could power shutdown through the prepaid, but it's not really fantastic. And we're also going to run out of cards soon enough. Like, running a small deck, I don't think is fantastic in this because we have to play slowly. Because we're not running enough economy. I'm pretty sure, like, Skorpios only matter for 1 card in this whole game. And admittedly, that's really good, but you could just also run Arc Lockdown in theory and just run a different ID that has economic value. Alright, same old thing means... I don't know, but we can always just best defense that. Like, we can play super conservatively and best defense this. I think we should. I don't want to risk anything. It basically makes this a dead turn, though. But what could they best defend? Oh, yeah, same old thing, inside job's an issue. So let's get rid of that. Can't remove him from the game because Employee Strike is up. But again, once we have 9 credits plus, we can start scoring at the Atlas. If we score the Atlas, we can tutor any other card. The only problem is if they get 1 agenda, they win. Fuck. Yeah, that's bound to happen. Inside job on HQ actually is still an issue, so let's put this in front of HQ and then click for credits. Because they could have inside jobbed HQ that last turn, maybe. Yeah, they probably should have. Because their windows are closing. Unless, of course, they run another barrier breaker or an AI breaker. Their windows are closing pretty rapidly. If they run Levy too? If they run Levy, it's actually okay. They probably are running Levy if they're running prepaid voice pad, because then they get their medium back. Maybe that's not that impactful. Give us the 1-2. Ah, fuck, okay. 8, 9, 10. We obviously don't need 3 of these. They're not that good, because they have cheap hardware that they run a lot of, but a lot of criminals only run Desperado, and that's it. So let's see. Again, we need at least 4 or 5. We need 9 credits plus. In theory, if we don't let a sneak door, we need... Yeah, they're going for it. So they're running archives. Gives us a chance to res this, but that's fine. Nothing in archives. Okay. Gained him a credit doing that, so it's fine. We could have also pre-resed this, but I'd rather need the money. So again, yeah, we need... For Sneak Door Beta, we need... Not Sneak Door Beta. For Inside Job, we need both of these. Oh, that's actually really good. I think that's pretty good. Because we can get money back, and we need money. They might also run this server and like spend their last Inside Job if they have 3 of them. Which I think they'd be running 3. Like, they might go for it now, and that's really good. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so we can protect everything. That's probably levy. Yeah, that's a levy. All right. So now what do they have? They have a medium. They have Inside Job. So they need to find it. They also probably should have over-installed on their fem. I think they should have over-installed on the fem before levying. Just so that they can reinstall it. Because right now it's doing nothing. Because they'll never be able to get to the server, right? And then they could reinstall it on this server and have a chance of getting in. Like, if they had a fem on this ice, the server falls apart. Okay, I think we're actually ready to score next turn. We'll pop our Jackson, shuffle money back in, and then install advance, or just install advance this Project Atlas. I don't think they're running spearfishing. Medium, same old thing. Okay, we want a best defense back, so we're gonna res this. This will end the run. So we do definitely want a best defense to get rid of this same old thing. We want to get 2 money cards, I imagine. Oh, actually, yeah, we need to put Jackson. Now we'll probably put best defense, hedge fund, friends in high places. Like, that's probably the best. That gets us the most Jacksons. As long as we play really conservatively, I think we can grind it out. So they're running this server. This, yeah, I think we can afford to res this one. This will cost them money at least. Now they know what the server is, so they know where to intelligently fem if they're running another fem. But this at least is taxing. So let's not res this one so they don't know. If we res it, they don't get a Desperado credit. But we're going to pop this anyways. It's the last click. So we're going to pull back the best defense to stop the same old thing. We're going to pull back Friends in High Places to get 2 Jacksons back. Hunter Seeker does nothing in this matchup. So I think we pull back a hedge fund because money is pretty tight in this deck. And that's no more action. They'll get a Desperado credit, but what have you. Oh, good. So let's hedge fund, install advance. And if they have another fem, if they have a spearfishing, they win. But what can we do? What can we do? They can also inside job R&D. We need another piece of ice on R&D, right? Because they can inside job, same old thing, inside job, see 2 cards in a turn. It's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, they're making us put our money where our mouth is. This one's a barrier. If we advanced it, would be a sentry. If there was a card for the runner that could advance our ice, they would actually play it. Alright, that's double Jackson, but I think actually scoring this with a token is probably more worth our time. Oh, we don't actually have another hostile in the deck. We really don't. This is off the table. So if they play their inside job, they can no longer same old thing inside job. That's good. We have another ice wall in this deck. We want to get that on R&D. If we install advance this, it'll put this up to 5 points. So it's not amazing. I think we want to install advance our Oak Towns. They're going for it. This could be anyone's game. This is actually really close. Okay, that's actually the perfect agenda. So if we push this through, we're going to get the money. I think we want to be super, super safe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's only one agenda and 8 points. So we want to be super safe. I think we install, advance this, and then use our Alice token to find a barrier and put it on R&D. Yeah, I think we have to do that. I'm hoping they don't run Mammoth or something. So advance, and we'll use this token. Give us Ice Wall. Nice. And put that on R&D. So we still have 3 credits. We always need 3 credits to not get inside job cheesed. This is all done. Like, running a lot of barriers is kind of cool because if you get their barrier breaker out, they can't break through the barriers. Deep. Let's see what they can do. Like, I think that was their only line of attack. Again, besides spearfishing. Or actually, in theory, they could have a line of attack if they have things like deep, what's it called, brute force hacking, and then forged activation orders to trash things. In theory, in theory, no, probably not in practice, but at least in theory that works. Berries are stacking up. I don't know what they do. They also have Aaron if they ever want to panic draw. They're just using it there. Perfect. So I think they really need to find a specific card. Again, if they over-installed their Fem, I think they'd actually be in a good spot. Do we remove the sure gamble from the game? I don't think we do. I don't think we remove anything from the game besides Inside Job from now on. I think that's the only thing we remove from the game. Nothing else matters, does it? They're going for it. Not sure why. No idea why they're going for it. Like, we have an ice wall here. Okay. You can take it back. Maybe they're en passanting? Maybe? I don't know, but no, that doesn't make any sense. You have to make a successful run. Yeah, no, I think that was just a goof. They wanted to know what that ice is. We're not gonna let them know. Well, they should know what that ice is. It's likely to be an ice wall considering we have to reveal with Atlas. There's a chance that we might be tricksy, but yeah, we're not gonna res that. Like I don't feel good for them. Like they just can't interact with us anymore. And sure, we had to intelligently build our servers. Like I think this worked out pretty well for us, the way that our ice is. Like we only have one bad ice right now. That's technically the Whoredom. It's not necessary, but all the other ice on the table is necessary. What do they do? I don't know. Spearfishing. Inside job. All right, they're going for it. And this one's also going to end the run. So fantastic. So we're going to remove that from the game. So we did that right. So remove the inside job. So that's one inside job out of the game. I think they have two more, if not one more. But that was their best bet. Like this had to be a barrier. Oh no, it didn't have to be a barrier. Just we had to not be able to res it. Luckily, they're cheap ice. Sure gamble, that's fine. That's fine. All this stuff doesn't matter. We got a Hunter Seeker again. That's a dead card. Just because if they steal an agenda, they win the game. So we basically have to hold on for 2 more turns. We'll throw out the Hunter Seeker. Technically, it's... Yeah, it's just as bad, basically, as Power Shutdown. But in theory, we can Power Shutdown to get rid of a prepaid if we care to. But it's not realistic. So we install advance. This is going to take us 5 credits, so we still have 1 credit for Ice Wall, so I think it's just a matter of time. I think the inevitability has set in of losing their 1 fractor. So what do you do? That's the thing, is what do you do against these sort of matchups? Is you have to run either Film Critic so you don't get Hunter Seekered. I think they shouldn't have ran that 1 pointer. Like that was actually a huge play mistake. But you either have to run Film Critic, or you have to run Sacrificial Construct. And the thing with Sacrificial Construct is we're running 2 copies of Best Defense. So it's not hard for us to like counter their counter. GG, I was too lazy to put a 2nd fractor. Ah, oof. Yeah, you gotta do that now. GG. Well, that's the proof of concept that I think if you don't build around this, it's like one of the easier decks to just flat out lose to, even before the game starts. I just didn't feel like it. I don't blame you. But yeah, it's one of the easier decks just to lose to during deck building. Because I think if you don't deck build around this archetype, yeah, play on the line, respect. If you don't... Well, thanks for the game. If you don't deck build around this, there's a big chance that you've lost it before the game starts. Just because if they can target with Hunter Seeker your single fractor, you lose. So you have to build around this. You 100% do. See you around, eh? And so just be careful, be mindful. Again, if you do build around this, I'm not sure how good it is. I still haven't played against someone playing with Sacrificial Construct, but we're prepared for that with Film Critic and SacCon because we do have MCA and Best Defense. I'm not convinced that we need this ID that much. It is really good against the Heat Breakers, and I guess you could substitute that with Arc Lockdown, but that's too many moving parts. But like, we just don't have enough economy in this deck. I was a bit hesitant of running Bailiff everywhere instead of Ice Wall just because it can't be parasited. And this deck, you could, in theory, run other things. Like, I think you could perhaps consider running the guns, the black market, the gun printing one, just to get you some card draw. You might flood up, which is an issue. Or you even running 49 cards is probably not terrible, and just running more best defenses, or sorry, running more money and running more what are they called? Running more consulting visits. Like, it's probably not terrible. Also, just getting more ice is probably good. Well, that's the idea. Thanks so much for watching. This has been seeking some rigs out pretty successfully. If you're tuning in on this channel, we got videos most weekday nights, and otherwise, Thursday, 8:45 Eastern, we're live streaming. Hopefully you drop by. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Ciao.